So that is the starting point for almost every one of us. I don't know the story of Mr. Tolu yet, the CEO of Propertyville. I don't know his story, but I can tell you, do not let me put a figure to it. A major number of real estate developers in Lagos now, especially the recent ones since 2019, Mr. Ben, can I say that? Yes. Or recent years, it started from being realtors to being developers, people that you can call billionaires. Now, what is the difference between those of us that are here and the street agents? Special mention once again to someone like Broken Properties, who always ask me, boss, where are the trainings? Boss, where is the next training? Where is this? Where is that? Something distinguishes us from those people practicing real estate on the street. We call agents. We are colleagues, and I don't like to speak of them like they are nobody's wrong, not at all. But there's a way they conduct themselves that makes this training like this separate us from them. We are trainers, and they adequately mentored to do this business. You see, Mr. Ben, he will tell you about his mentor. Mr. John will tell you about his mentor. One average street agent will have no mentor. Yes. That is, you are seeing the difference. So, through these people, we have our capacity being built on a daily basis, because the goal is to ensure we apply industry standards and engage best practices as found in the rest of the world. Next slide. So you can now begin to see the system you are coming into, the space you are coming into. When they say a realtor and an agent, it's an unregulated space. I keep telling people, it's an unregulated space. And it is the reason you find educated, non-educated, illiterate, everybody, every Tom, Dick, and I come into this space. You need no certificates. I have no certificates to become who I am today. Yes, we all do not have a certificate. But how do you recommend yourself as being different from the quality that is being prevalent or that is being bandied about in our industry? That's why you need trainings like this as a realtor, and we need to bring in more people into the space. Why many agents on the streets operate solely? There is a training like this. You will build your capacity to make you different from them. Then teamwork approach ensures they excel in their careers and deliver exceptional service to clients. The way we relate with our clients is quite different from the way the other people out there do with their clients. So if you were to attend more of this, say you were able to do this 3 times in a year, it will change your professional career. It will change your outlook towards how you do the business. That's fine. So when you sell for Propertyville Development Company, for example, the commission you earn, Propertyville, if I am right, we do not have so all of us we are realtors, no clients here, no prospective buyer here. I guess because our trade secrets, we don't share it out. So I want to believe everyone here are realtors. Because do you know the number one marketing person at Propertyville? Who gets that answer? That question. The number one the marketer at Propertyville Development Company. He's the CEO. He's a realtor. He's a real estate consultant. So if he is the CEO, if he as a CEO is selling, so tell me who will not sell in his company. Now, when you sell, you earn 15%. But the average street agent earns how much? 5%. 5%. That's how much they do. That's how they earn. And that reminds me of my first commission I earned in real estate. It was like a dream. And it is one of the reasons I'll never did this job, because I did nothing, virtually nothing. The client asked me to do the video. I traveled from Lagos to Ibadan, from Ibadan to Lagos. I did the video, sent to her. The property sold for was EUC. I read in Mr. Ben. You know EUC? Yes. Mr. Ben is the CEO. That was my first property many years back. 3 million naira, I earned 450K. It was like a dream. Then I was broke. Brokenness. I felt like I've never seen 450K in all my life before. That is what real estate, the type I do, that's what it does for you. So for those of you that are coming in, they are not doing the straight agency work. Next line. So another thing is, in less than 24 hours when you make your sale, you are not the staff of the company. Propertyville will pay you your commission in less than 24 hours. So long your client has filled the form and submits to the company, you earn your commission in less than 24 hours. That is the standard. So with the kind of real estate entrepreneurship you are about to be introduced to, you are going to be experiencing life-changing credit alerts. Yesterday, there's a man here. I don't know if I should cast him. On the property development WhatsApp group yesterday, he earned a commission. I'm looking in with my left eye. Yesterday, he made a sale. February shaking so much. That is how it is. Next slide. And you get travel incentives, cars, all expense paid trip. Your marketing manager, yes, Adiola, yes, was my mentee at Opposite Realtors. As an intern, I don't know if she has narrated this to you. Yes, she said. She won an all expense paid trip with the management staff, and we went boarding Dubai. That is what the real estate you are being introduced would give to you. There's no street agency work you can do. You take the money out of your pocket. After Adiola has earned a commission, she still bags a tab all expense paid by the company. We went to Dubai. I ate everything on offer. Everything on. So I was just, because they were like, little one business would be like, Mr. Olu so. Because the meals I have never eaten in my life, I ate them. Let me have the experience. Buffet, I'll go there, pick whatever. I'll just pick them small, so that I don't waste it. You get? That's what real estate does to you. And it has done so many of us here. Now, how do you get started? First and foremost, you be added to the WhatsApp group of the company. You are taking your data. You will sell for a property development company. You earn commission. Even me. See, we are competing. Mr. John, there was a time he told me a client in diaspora wants to buy a property which the next fits in. Mr. Ben is a developer. And also, I have asked Mr. Ben several times, Mr. Ben, there's a client who doesn't want what we are on the same axis as money, but this client doesn't want my own type of products. He needs exactly what Mr. Ben is selling. Mr. Ben, tell me this. Mr. John, rather. Mr. John, she has asked for this. At the end of the day, if I make myself, Mr. Ben will come, Mr. John will give me my commission. That is how it is done. So why won't I sell for Propertyville? That is the way it is done. Some clients will come, they will not want to buy yours. They want to buy from other people. There's a developer here. I went with Mr. Ben to see his products, to inspect at Jericho. Sir, 200 million, is it that so? The man, the developer is hiding, don't worry. Yes. We'll still get him. Yes. We'll do this for him one day. So, 200 million. And we told him what our commission would be. He said, no sweat. And I am targeting that. I have accused my personal assistant. Mr. Ben came to train our realtors. Some of them are selling now. Through that training, some of them are selling. Now I told her, what is stopping us? So others are selling. Who says I cannot sell? Who says I should not make money? Get things in place. Let's run ads. Let me sell too. And one of my targets is the project at Jericho. 200 million. You calculate it, pick your calculator. Let me earn 5% of 200 million. And you think my life will not change for the better. That is how it is. You cannot give Dangote 5 billion and tell you wants to reject it. Is it mad? It is from the accumulation of money that I became a billionaire. Now. Did you think they kept his billion start somewhere and they call him millionaire? No. Okay. But to sell what you don't have, what you don't know, is always hard in this business. So you have to become acquainted with the product of the company yourself. You must attend inspection with the company. It is free. Then you study all the details of their product. So that it is not all the time. There are some things I can call Mr. John. Sorry, what is the stage of development you want to know? That makes sense. Because if she asked me and I said, oh, it's been about a month I went, let me ask the CEO or let me ask my CEO. That's how Mr. Bernard trained me. If I'm selling for Propertyville, for example, I'll not say, let me ask the CEO. I'll say, let me ask my CEO. Because at that point, I am not the CEO of Landline. I'm not the CEO of Propertyville. I am a consultant for the company. In fact, sometimes to the client, depends on the kind of client. I might be a staff at that point that I want to close a sale. Because I am working for my money. So if you are a realtor, if I am selling for others, and you say you don't want to sell for others, other companies, reputable ones, you are doing yourself. So long you know what you are selling. It is not all the time you want to ask. They ask you what is the square meter, I'll get back to you. They ask you what is the price, I'll get back to you. They ask you, tell me the landmarks, I'll get back to you. If it was me, I won't call you again. So there's a level you should know these products. There's a level you should get acquainted with the product so that as agents, someone asks you, I need a property for the development right now, and you are taking the person to a farmland. That's what they do. Because of their provision, they will tell you, as I may any prospect to be ever attack, come attack, I never. They are not being professional. It is what they want at that point. You should provide answers to, solutions to. You get there. After a good grasp of product knowledge, the next level is marketing. There's no business that survives without marketing, and so does real estate. And the two select markets that are available to you as new bees coming into the system. We have the cold market and the warm market. Next slide. The warm markets are those people around you, those people you know. They are the warm markets. It consists of a network of your previously known contacts, ranging from your family, friends, co-workers, worship members, neighbors, and so on, acquaintances, everybody. And why you know you are becoming a success is when these people start calling you names, Abneshowo, Omonile, Realtor, agents. You get? Then you know you are doing something well. I'm telling you, you know you are doing something well. People call me all sorts of names now, and I'm happy when I hear those names. Because those people that are calling you Abneshowo, you are in their places. Omonile, you are in their places. Agent, you are in their places. You are their point, your first point of contact anytime they want to buy or they have someone who's ready to buy. Now, this next slide. So the next one is the cold market, which are those people who do not know at all. And for you to meet these people, you need to position yourself somewhere, and that is online, the internet space. So reaching these clients for your cold market will require you to position yourself in the online business platform. Who amongst you here doesn't have a smartphone? Mr. John mentioned a bit why you can start from the ground. Because don't forget the topic once again, building a successful career from the ground up. Now, if you do not have a smartphone, it is hard to do this business because there is even my kids, they now have maybe from the ones I used before. That is, I'll get your if these ones now, I guess it is the least anyone in Nigeria now. You can save up if you do not have, you can save up to have smartphones. That is the starting point. Then when you have a smartphone, like I always say in trainings, not to become a Yahoo boy no laptop, you have to have internet data connection or service on your phone. Am I making any sense?
Yes, sir.
That should be the basis for new people coming into the system. You are not paying anybody time. For real estate trainings I have attended, at the end of the day, because I learned of one experience when I was growing up in Lagos, they will tell you for this business, for everybody here, 1,000 naira. They will train you. In fact, to some people, maybe they will charge more. They will have no transport money to go back home. You are looking for a job, you are jobless, they are still asking you for money. But real estate, the first time I had my first business opportunity training in Lagos, I traveled all the way from Lagos, from Ibadan to Lagos, public transport to attend. That was the day I knew I was going to do real estate. Because in Nigeria, it's a place where, because our case in Nigeria is irony. If the rest of the world are running this way, Nigeria is running this way. So when I attended and they fed me, I went for a job. They still fed me. It made a lasting impression on me. Like today, you'll be fed. You are looking for a job. Yes, they are still the one feeding you. Then I look at the guys, I look at them. The unspoken language, I look at yes, since these people, they are loaded. They are loaded. There are people I should mingle with. There are people they should see me with. So, if you want to do this business, basically, your phone, next slide. Basically, your phone is very important and internet data connection. While this is a business that you start with zero capital and you are still required to have some necessary tools to function maximally. Smartphone, we have said that. Then, nevertheless, traditional marketing means will still be available for you to reach out to new opportunities in the old market. So traditional marketing, we have so many ways you can do traditional marketing like you can see on the slide. So let's go on the screen. You can choose which one works best for you, online or traditional. But let me go ahead. These topics are what a whole day discussion should take. Most of the trainings we have, we do not finish them in one day. So as a realtor, you have to keep in close contact with companies you sell for. Trainings, you are there. Inspections, you are there. You are building your confidence when you are attending all of these events in the real estate space. So we cannot finish everything in one day. Prospecting, that is the first stage if you were to start now. Prospecting. So the sales process, that's the first stage. Importantly, you either employ cold or marketing. Once you are after generating leads. Have you been to Yaba where those boys where they sell clothes or Twitter? I buy them guy. And one thing is the moment you stepped into Yaba and into their stores, the Igbo boys, they are the best at doing business. That's why they're best. Yes. Do you know that if you take a look, they born you where you look at any of their clothes? Two people can grapple at you. Just enter my shop. You know, I don't say you want to buy. I know just in case of next time. What are they doing? They are generating leads. Because they have seen you have cited what they are selling. So sometimes when I am going and I know I am not buying it, that is the way to go. So in real estate too, how do you generate it without leads? Mr. Ben came to train our staff and some selected realtors recently. The leads he himself generated from that training. He said he spent close to 2 million to attend that training. So Olu, please, this should be for your your staff, your team. I said, boss, no wahala. When he finished training us, I told him, boss, I am not going to do man on man. It is going to be business. I am bringing you back. And the result has been tremendous. The leads he generated himself, he passed some to me. I'm a beneficiary, sir. So that is the power of generating leads. Any course you can take about generating leads in real estate. Mr. Ben generated over 500 leads. This man, so many hundreds of it. If you so many leads, there was a time. More as your own Saturday, 6 people wanted to go. If you know 6 people, 2 consecutive Saturdays, I fell sick. Taking people to site at a point I was paying. She inspection. Because we have generated a lot of those. We followed up and it is bringing results. So but these 3 things qualify a prospective buyer, somebody who is graduating from being just a normal lead to a prospective buyer. Need a prospect needs your property. Now, somebody out of all of those people, somebody needs your property, somebody who needs your property or who has the financial capacity or who is the person to make the decision. This is what makes somebody graduate from or a client or a prospective buyer graduate from just a lead to being a prospective buyer. Let's go next slide. We're getting to the end. So you are not just selling property or real estate. Your job as a realtor is that of a problem solver. Mr. John mentioned it too. You are solving a problem. That's what distinguishes us from the street agent. Then you learn more on that as time passes by. How you become a problem solver. There's a pain in the heart of every buyer. If you solve a problem or you provide solution to that pain point, then you are becoming a professional in your job. So many trainings you still need to attend. Topics like building rapport with prospective clients, holding objections, closing, after sales service tips. That is something the street agents have. They after their commission, but after you agree to sale, your client is celebrating birthday. Send him or her a message. Your client is doing housewarming. You saw it on their timeline. You send them message. They are doing anything, whatever they are doing. You are following up. You are, sir, I just said that somebody has closed the sale. Somebody has sold for after sales service. These are tips. These are things you still need to learn. Getting referrals, client retention, building your network, tips on building your own real estate business, and so many others. And on that note, I say, wow. Thanks for having me.